Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association in conjunction with the blog that I write for them, talking all about songwriting and what has worked for various artists over the course of a handful of years, whether those songs have been hits or not. So this latest kick that I'm on is called Maybe You're Just Like My Mother, and these are songs about people who were never satisfied. So we started off this week looking at Better Than This by Brad Paisley, and now we are going to take a look at Enough For You by Olivia Rodrigo. It has been a hot minute since I talked about Olivia Rodrigo in one of my blogs and vlog kicks, but this one fits the theme perfectly. In it, the narrator describes all the things she did for her ex to try to make him happy. The first verse discusses how she wore makeup when they dated, thinking that he'd like her more, only for him to inform her that he's not the compliment type. In the second verse, she says that she knew how he took his coffee. Maybe I need to start drinking coffee again in order to stop being single. But she also read all his self-help books, so he'd see her as smart, only to realize that it made her look stupid, in her words. The chorus, another worth quoting in its entirety, says, "You found someone more exciting the next second you were gone, and you left me there crying, wondering what I did wrong. You say I'm never satisfied, but I don't think that's true, because all I ever wanted was to be enough for you." We can get this out of the way now that I love every single line in this song, but one of my favorites comes in the third verse when she says, maybe I'm just not as interesting as the girls you loved before, but God, you could not have cared less about someone who loved you more. In addition to the gut punch that is this particular line, it's also tremendously clever to pair "could not have cared less" with "someone who loved you more." The bridge ends with her saying, "But don't tell me you're sorry, boy, feel sorry for yourself, because one day I'll be everything to somebody else." She then dives into the last chorus where she says somebody else will think she's so exciting, a direct contrast to the person that she's addressing. When I talked about Olivia's song Teenage Dream, which closes out her second album, Guts, I said it makes me want to give her a big hug and tell her everything's going to be all right. But this is one of those songs where she's telling herself it's going to be all right, at least at the end of it. And as of press time, well, actually, I take that back. When I initially wrote this particular blog, she was, going out with somebody and found it more exciting, but she found a way, even within that, even though the relationship ended, to still kind of talk about that. In a way that it's like, hey, this makes me excited, I should say, but I'm not, completely dependent on you for that happiness. In fact, she has a whole song about that we'll probably talk about later. But I digress. She then, like I said, does all of that stuff, talks about all of those things, how she's going to be all right one day. And so there's a little bit of hope, like I said. But melodically, the song uses G, E minor, and C, which get repeated throughout the whole song. The song is written in G major, so this is a 1-6-4 pattern, which causes a sense of anticipation. This works both in the parts where she's waiting to be appreciated and when she's discussing the person who's going to find her more exciting. Even though she knows one day she'll find him, she doesn't know who or where he is, so the uncertainty of the 4 chord works very well in all phases of the song. Of course, the 6 chord in the middle does the same. Instrumentally, the song contains acoustic guitar and keyboard. The sparse melodic arrangement allows for the vocals and the message they're conveying to shine, so we can get the full effect of the heartache behind her delivery. Structurally, I do want to talk about that. So structurally, the song contains 2 verses, followed by a chorus, a third verse, another chorus, a bridge, and a final chorus, which is a slight variation on the first chorus, like I said. In a co-write with a friend of mine, she told me in the middle of the co-write, I feel like there needs to be something more to this song rather than just, oh, I'm sad. And the addition of the bridge in the second chorus in this song, where she is convinced that she's not the problem, given all the effort that she's put in, that elevates it from what it would be if there was just some lamentation throughout it. Not that there's anything wrong with, just some lamentation, but it's what takes the song from good to great, in my opinion. So you can listen to Enough For You below. It is linked in the description of this video. I'm Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you check out all of my other vlogs right here on YouTube, as well as all of my blogs on the Memphis Songwriters Association website. Thank you so much.